Hi and welcome to this Sagittarius inspired reading. Sorry, just need to check something. Sorry. This is a reading for November, and I am working with the system of the tarot cards and the system of Western astrology to maybe help you assist in some self-reflection, maybe give you some inspiration, some new perspective, some ideas. Ooh, and something wants to flip out already. It is the Princess of Cups. Beautiful. Yeah, I guess we just start right away. In the second part of the reading, we're going to go into a relationship dynamic. First part is a general reading, and we'll start right away. Cards don't want to wait. Princess of Cups. It's a beautiful card. I mean, she came out kind of in the reverse. I don't do reversals with this deck. And she's wonderful, open, emotionally curious, I want to say, person who really wants to learn, who really wants to develop, who really wants to also give. You can see how she's offering the turtle in a shell here, and that kind of represents her openness to giving and to being of service, also when it comes to an emotional type of service, you know. So she's really a sensitive and open and kind of pure princess that is very, very open to assisting and to giving and to providing emotional care. When we have this in the reverse, we want to be careful, maybe not to overgive, or maybe not to be overly available emotionally to people that might drain us or that might take advantage of us. Or we also want to be careful when it's in the reverse that we don't shut ourselves off from this type of emotional development and learning opportunity, because the princesses are always about learning and about learning opportunities as well. They're very young, very fresh, very open energy, and they're very curious, as I said. So of course we want to be curious emotionally also. But yeah, all in all, we are here in a moment of learning either way, like always in reality. But this is really about growth and emotional growth and openness to that experience that can help us grow emotionally. So yeah, beautiful. It could speak of water signs that you're dealing with, maybe even children or young people. Maybe you're dealing with younger people who are water signs, which is Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Ooh, the Fool. Love it. We love a Fool card because the Fool is the master of detachment, as I like to call him. He is just open to every experience. Really, he's not really limiting himself or his beliefs or his imagination. He's really letting everything in that could be possible, and he is at the same time not connected and not attached to any idea of it. So he's completely free and open, which is of course somehow some ideal that is hard to maintain, but it is a good energy for us to really step into our imagination, to really imagine things, to really not close our horizon, to try to stay as broad thinking and broad experiencing as possible. And he brings a lot of joy and lightness also at the same time. So he cannot be held down, you know, or bound down. He is just not somebody you can trap, or you cannot trap his mind, you cannot trap his way of experiencing things, and therefore he is often a little bit naive, but it's not necessarily a naivete that is stupid. It's more like, yes, I'm open to the experience, and yes, I'm going into situations where I don't know the outcome, and I am not accounting in danger so much. He is very courageous at the same time. Wow, that's beautiful cards. That's really beautiful cards. Three of Cups. Yeah, we are stepping into this lightness. Maybe this whole reading is about trying to experience a new way of connecting also with people, especially when it comes to friends, when it comes to social circles, when it comes to interactions with acquaintances and maybe groups of people. This is the Three of Cups as well, where we can really open ourselves up to more light experiences with people. And often we get stuck in environments where people tear us down or kind of drain us or hold us down or hold us back. And I feel like this is a complete detachment from that, because we do also have the World card, and it seems like we are really gaining control over that with the Two of Wands, which is a card of dominion and control over the moment. So those two cards together are always a very special thing, the Fool and the Universe, because the Universe card is the last of the major arcana or trumps in the deck, and the Fool is the first one again. So we start, you can already tell, I'm sorry, my stomach is growling. You can already tell that this Universe card is kind of also representing somewhat of a birth canal, like this Fool is stepping out of. So this is the beginning and the end, the alpha and the omega. This is like this moment where everything is renewed and everything is possible, where at the same time we close out something and we've arrived at this portal into a new way of experiencing life, experiencing self, experiencing identity, as I like to say. Yeah, so this is great. Great stuff. Also, I think there's a couple of Sagittarius things happening in November. Let me see. Yeah, Mars enters Sagittarius on November 4th, of course. Mercury enters Sagittarius. This is your time. And there's a lot of forward driving energy that is happening. So this reading makes a lot of sense. And I think that's it. The Sun enters, of course, also Sagittarius on November 21st. So yeah, it's time to start the new year. It's time to start your new year, Sagittarius. Alrighty, let's see what relationships have to say. Oh, that's a lot. I cannot look at all of this, I'm sorry, but there's a Ten of Cups in the game for this other person that is in the reverse. So maybe somebody is carrying some, I want to say, disappointments when it comes to their idea of what emotional fulfillment looks like. That's the most intuitive thing I get out of this. So yeah, this is not necessarily a romantic relationship, but of course it can be a love interest or romantic situations. Oh, let's see. Yeah. This other person, I think this is probably romantic because the lovers also wanted to show up. Page of Presents. Oh, that's a cute energy though. Quite literally in this deck also. I mean, it's a very cute card. How cute is that? Well, it's a cutie. You're dealing with a cutie. Page of Presents or Pentacles is somebody who really is open to giving, open to learning, also on a really very everyday level. You know, it's somebody wants to learn how to give you what you need maybe, or wants to figure out slowly, how can I invest in this? How can I make this bigger? How can I bring in this change? How can I put in the work, the time, the effort, the money, maybe even the, you know, everyday chores to learn how to deal with this person. It's an offering. It's an offering of some sort, and it's maybe cute and small and a little bit of a humble offering, but it's very honest and it's very grounded in integrity. The presents always also talk about integrity in my book, and an idea of sustainability and longevity. So yeah. Where is Mercury right now? My words are wording. I need to check. In Scorpio. Okay. Well, I guess that's a good thing. All right, so let's see what we do with this cute little guy. Looks so sweet. Ooh, the 10 of presents. Yeah, I mean, okay. We have a situation here. It doesn't have to be a romantic situation, but it can be. But somebody sees you as the jackpot. Jackpot. 10 of presents, 10 of pentacles. It's like somebody looks at you and is like, wow, this person kind of has it all, or lives in wealth, or lives in a situation that they build for themselves, and they feel very abundant and rich. Maybe you feel you've accomplished something. You know, it could be a project that you have accomplished, or maybe you build your life in a way that you're really comfortable in it, and it feels really established and good. And this person is like, wow, I want to learn how to do that. That looks great for sure, and there's a lot of resources, and maybe this person also wants to learn from you. Could be, you know, even though it's a romantic interest, but maybe you have somebody who is like, wow, I want to learn from this person as well, how to really gain this stability and have those results also of the work they put into something. So this is beautiful. This is very grounded, and this is very grounded in reality. It's not just like this romantic idea or feeling or illusion. This is very real, what's happening here. It's very, very real. And I just like this look of adoration on this little guy's face. It's so cute. I can't. Yeah. Okay. So Ace of Candles, this is great, and the Ace of Needles, this is amazing. So this could be very well a new person that you are meeting, or that you have met, or that you are in contact with, who is just, I guess, kind of looking up to what you've accomplished, I feel like, for yourself, in whatever shape, way, or form. And with the Ace of Candles, we do have a lot of, we have this spark, we have this fire, we have this kind of a little bit of passion to also step into this new thing. So there could be a little spark between two people. It could be also sharing a similar truth, or it could feel very real and how can I say that, based in your own truth. You could be have a lot of clarity here with the Ace of Needles. This is the Ace of Swords. You could feel like, oh, this is not confusing, this feels really inspiring, also in my mind, and not just like in my groins, which would also be the Ace of Candles. But it seems like a new thing. It very much seems like a new thing, and it seems like a cute and innocent thing, but there is at the same time a little spark. If this is not a romantic thing, it could be a very interesting work opportunity with a person who really wants to learn from you and who can really assist you and give you stuff, and is really reliable, and is also inspired by, and you're inspired by the person. So this is also inspiration and drive and life force initiated with the Ace. And yeah, this just feels completely clear and right also to you, maybe with the Ace of Swords, and it feels like it's very clear what to do, just to take a step and to see where this can go with this very grounded and cute and reliable little guy here, or a little girl could also be. This card is just too much. I can't. It's so sweet. Okay, let's look at one oracle card. Whoa. Please, just one. Please and thank you. Cutting through. Okay, I mean, with cutting through in the universe, that makes sense that we're cutting through maybe an old thing as well. With the Ace of Swords or Ace of Needles, we're also cutting through confusion. But let's see what these cards want to say. This is the secret Dakini Oracle. You can find, of course, every deck I'm using. I'm listing the decks I'm using in this particular reading in the description box below. Cutting through. The short version. The resolution of the path of the self. Yes. Decisive action in all areas. Perfect. This is, yes, this is the part, path of the self, resolution. This is the world card, and this is exactly what this card is also talking about. Decisive action in all areas. This is the decisive part, and this is the action part, the Ace of Wands. This is perfect reading. Practicality. Practicality also. What did I say? This guy, very practical. We were very practical with all these coins here. Real action related to destiny. Yeah, I mean, that's just fits perfectly. I cannot make this. Do you? I mean, maybe I just see those connections, but I feel like the audience here is also smart enough to see those. I will read from the book also. From the waters at the base of this card, there emerges a single hand which holds aloft a rope noose with one male and one female terminal, which is symbolically used in tantric rites for binding enemies. Ah, interesting. From out of the clear sky of pure consciousness within which clouds of thought forms evolve, two hands appear bearing choppers. These represent the twofold nature of discriminating wisdom, the wisdom and means, cutting through the bonds of the cycles of death and rebirth. This whole picture thus represents the way in which the unconscious mind should be searched for the pure motivation within. Act in a decisive and conclusive manner upon all problems of thought which inhibit clarity. Use wisdom and means. So use wisdom in brackets right thinking and means in brackets right action. And again, we have this beautiful reference to these two cards. To achieve liberation from any such problems, and do not be afraid to eliminate concepts which are without any practical value. When located at the base of the tree of life chart, it shows a serving with past karma, a detachment from habitual traps. Okay, I will not read all of it because it's going through all the chakra points here. And I think we do already have the most important stuff that we need to know. So yeah, thank you so much for being here. Please check out my description box, like, subscribe, comment, of course. And if you need any information, want to follow me on my socials, want to check out what I also do next to my tarot reading practice. I'm an artist and a musician, so check that out if you're interested. And I am happy to see you soon in the future at some point, maybe. And until then, have a great time. Goodbye.